Motivewave looks really powerful on paper, but is it actually worth paying hundreds for? I tested the platform's advanced indicators, automation tools, and charting system to see if it really delivers for active traders. In this review, I'll show you where Motivewave shines, where it falls short, and who it actually makes sense for before you buy a license. So let's get right into it. To figure out if Motivewave is legit or just overpriced, we have to start with a simple question. What do you actually need from a trading platform? Well, I've spent weeks inside Motivewave. I've traded with it, I've done back-tested strategies, and I've compared it against all of the big names. So let me walk you through what really stood out most, starting with something that completely changed how I view order flow. The depth of market feature was the first thing that really caught my attention. This is a huge deal for Forex and futures traders. Motivewave lets you see these bid and ask prices and sizes beyond just the best price. You can pull this up as a panel on your chart, inside the console, or as its own separate window. Most platforms give you basic DOM data, but Motivewave gives you more control over how you view it. That alone puts Motivewave ahead for some serious order flow traders. Now, there's another feature that active traders love, which is called replay mode. This lets you go back in time and replay the market data as it's happening, so you can practice your trades or test your custom studies without risking any real money, and it happens just like in real time. You just go to view, you click replay mode, and a bar pops up at the bottom of your chart. Then you can scrub through time like you're watching a video. NinjaTrader also has replay, but Motivewave's version just feels smoother and faster, and unlike TrendSpider, Motivewave lets you replay tick data, not just candles. So that is a massive win for scalpers who need to see every single price movement, not just individual candles. But the feature that really, I think, separates Motivewave from the rest of the pack is strategy backtesting. This is where Motivewave really stands out. You can test how your strategy would have performed in past market conditions. It won't guarantee future results, but it helps you spot problems before you risk real money. So I ran multiple tests on the same strategy across Motivewave and TradingView. Motivewave gave me more detailed metrics and let me tweak settings that most competitors don't even offer. If you're serious about algorithmic trading, this matters a lot. There's also the trade report feature. After you take trades, you need to know if you're actually improving or just spinning your wheels, right? So the trade report lets you filter by account and instrument. You pick a start and end time, hit generate, and it shows you exactly how you performed. It assumes that you're flat at the start, so you get clean data with no confusion. And next, I can't talk about Motivewave without mentioning Elliott wave charting. So this is their specialty. This is really where I was looking. Motivewave is widely considered one of the strongest Elliott wave platforms available. So this is a big point on their platform. So whether you're an analyst or an active trader, the auto wave labeling saves you hours of manual drawing. I tested this side by side with some competitors' manual Elliott wave tools, and in my testing, Motivewave handled Elliott wave automation much faster and with far less manual work. For traders who rely on Elliott wave for entries and exits, this feature alone I think can justify the price. But don't just take my word for it. One longtime user shared that Motivewave's Elliott wave engine was a complete game changer for him. He explained that he could evaluate counts lightning fast without dragging numbers and letters around. He also loved the auto-click subwave features and the Fibonacci time tools. I also spent a bunch of time reading what traders are saying on traders' forums, and I came across some reviews and comments. One Reddit thread asked if anyone was using Motivewave for trading equities, and the person asking had tried Sierra Chart and ExoCharts in the past, and he liked ExoCharts because it was simpler, but found Sierra Chart to be a nightmare to use. He hadn't tried Motivewave yet and wanted some honest feedback. And the responses were pretty telling. One trader who trades futures with order flow gave a breakdown that matched my testing perfectly. He said that Motivewave is customizable, feature-rich, stable, and cross-platform. But what really sold him was the ability to save his entire setup to the cloud. That lets him do technical analysis from home and then trade from work. He also mentioned that the user community is almost non-existent, but for him that wasn't a deal breaker. So that honest feedback from a real Reddit user matches what I found in my testing too, and I was a bit concerned about the user community not being there, but that builds up over time, and the tools and the backing of the platform from the support is really what matters to me. But either way, no platform is going to be perfect. It's not going to have everything you want, and there are some downsides that you have to know before you subscribe to Motivewave. One user review I came across mentioned that the automatic Elliott wave feature doesn't update automatically. He said that when he set the auto Elliott wave again, the wave motion came out completely different. And yeah, I saw this too during my testing. The auto Elliott wave tool is really powerful, but it's not like a set it and forget it kind of feature. Sometimes changing your zoom level or refreshing the chart gives you a slightly different wave count. And that can be frustrating if you expect total automation, but you have to tweak it, you have to test it, you have to try different things. And here's the thing you need to understand. Even professional analysts who do this for a living disagree on what Elliott wave counts all the time. So no software on earth is going to get it 100% right 100% of the time. The key is that Motivewave gives you the tools to adjust and correct things quickly. So it's not really a flaw, it's just a reminder that you need to still use your own judgment and know what you're doing. Another thing to keep in mind is the learning curve itself. It is real and it is steep. It's not a beginner platform. If you're new to trading or you're just getting started with technical analysis, Motivewave is going to feel a bit overwhelming at first, but for active futures traders and stock traders who already understand order flow and technical analysis and how to use these tools, it starts to feel like home pretty quickly, but it is something to be aware of. Lastly, when it comes to pricing, Motivewave gives you several different license options to choose from. The first is the standard plan, which costs $24 a month. Then there's the order flow plan at $49 a month. This one lets you dive into their full order flow analysis, advanced DOM, and MBO data. And then next is the EW Lite plan, which gives you basic Elliott wave analysis and pattern recognition. This one runs at $89 a month. And then the Pro plan costs $99 per month. This comes with comprehensive trading tools and advanced order management features. Finally, the biggest one, the Ultimate plan, unlocks everything. We're talking all-inclusive trading, advanced Elliott wave, and all of the premium features. And this one is $159 per month. Now, here's something that a lot of traders don't realize. Each of these plans also has other payment options. You can choose 3 months, 6 months, a one-time payment, or even 4 installment payments. And if you just want to test things out, there's also a free community charting software license that you can use just to try it out. For the most current Motivewave pricing, any active promo deals, and a full breakdown of what each license includes, check the link in the description of this video. We do try to keep it updated so that you can get the full picture before you invest. So what is my final take in this Motivewave review? Well, Motivewave is legit and really powerful, but it is only worth it if you're the type of trader who will actually use its advanced toolset to its full potential. So take it slow, learn everything first, don't jump right into the deep end. You want to start slow and you want to take it day by day. For more experienced traders who actually use all the advanced order flow and automation and Elliott wave tools and they know what they're doing and they know all the complexity, then yeah, Motivewave can absolutely justify the price and give you way more returns than what it costs. But if you're just starting out, maybe start out on a lower tier or with the free version and go from there. Check the link in the description of this video to get started with our special discount and coupon.